Hey everyone, my name is Lana, welcome to my craft channel. If you're new here, I'm so glad you found me, and if you're returning, it's great to have you back. Today I will be sharing a full tutorial on how to knit a seamless cardigan with big pockets. This one will be in size SM. If you would like to make a larger size, simply cast on 20 additional stitches at the beginning. For this cardigan you will need 3 skeins of marble chunky yarn, 312 meters in 200 grams, circular needles number 8, 30 centimeters long, and short ones, and 6.5 mm crochet hook. As well you may need scissors and sewing needle. Cast on 120 stitches any way you like. You can use this easy method, but I will use mine. You can repeat it after me. Make a knot at the end. Turn your needles, and we will start with a purl row. For this, bring the working yarn in front of the stitches. Insert the needle into the first stitch, yarn over, and pull the yarn through the first stitch. Slip the stitch off the left needle and continue with the second stitch. Do the same. Yarn over, pull through, slip off. Continue like this until the end of the row. At the end, turn your work. Now we will make a knit row. From now on, we will not use the first stitch, and the last one will always be knit. So, slip the first stitch to the working needle, yarn is in the bag, insert the needle into the next stitch, yarn over, pull the yarn through, and slide the used stitch off the needle. Continue like this to the end of the row. You can now see the difference. This side is the purl side, the other is the knit side. You will need to keep this pattern going to grow the base of the cardigan. The next row will be a purl row again. Slip the first stitch, keep the yarn in front of the work. Don't forget to knit the last stitch. And again, a row in knit, then row in purl. So one side will be purl, the other knit. Continue like this for 90 rows from the start. From now on, we will knit the parts separately. Take 30 stitches from one side, 30 stitches from the other, and 60 stitches in between. When you run out of yarn, join a new one by twisting the thread twice and tying 2 knots. At the front, we will shape the neckline by decreasing some stitches. At the beginning of the row, slip the first stitch as usual, knit the second. Then, decrease the next 2 stitches by knitting them together like this. Place a marker in this row so you can count how many rows you knitted from this side. I'm placing a thread in a different color here instead of the marker. Every fourth row, we will decrease in the same way from the same side. Other rows are worked in the plain pattern. Here I've decreased 6 times and knitted 10 more rows. In total we have 34 rows from the marker and 24 stitches. Leave a long tail around 50 cm at the end for a seamless stitch. Now, move the 30 stitches from the other side onto the working needle. Join a new thread like this and start with knit row. Knit until 4 stitches remain on your needle. On this side we will also decrease, but in a slightly different way. We need to turn the stitches and knit them together. This way it will look more even and neat on the cardigan. Continue knitting this side in the same way as the first. Cut a long tail at the end. Now we will start from here. So change the stitch placement once again by placing them onto the other needle. Join the thread and knit for 25 rows. In this row, knit 25 stitches. Then we need to bind off the middle 10 stitches. To do this, knit 2 stitches together, return the resulting loop to the left needle, knit it together with the next stitch, and repeat. Do this 10 times until you have 25 stitches left on your left needle. Finish this row with knit stitches. Now we need to join new yarn from the middle of the neckline. Slip the first stitch, knit 1, then knit 2 together, and continue without changes until you have 34 rows from the marker. Do the same with the other side. Join the thread on the inside edge here. Make a loop. Purl it together with the next stitch. This is a purl row. In the next row, leave the last 4 stitches and knit 2 together. Finish when you have 34 rows from the marker. I'll take my stitches of the needle on one side. You can leave them on or transfer them to another long separate needles. Try to yarn needle and start joining the shoulders with one more row in this way. Go inside the loop here from the top and the second one from the bottom. Then go back to the other side and do the same. First from the top, then from the bottom. Switch sides and repeat. Into the same loop from the top and into the next one from the bottom. Same on the other side. Here I show you how to do it with stitches still on the needles. Finish this side and then the next one. To take loop for the sleeves, I use 5mm crochet hook for this, but you can use 6.5mm or any smaller hook you have. We will continue with needle. Here you can see the large stitches, which we will use to pick up loops. Start from the armpit. Pull the yarn through the side loop and hold the tail tight from the inside. Go into the second loop from the left and pull up the next loop. Make more of them and transfer them to the circular needles. I use short ones, but you can manage with the long ones as well. You can also use this needle to pick up stitches. Go around like this. Write down how many stitches you have so you can do the same on the other side. From here, continue knitting in the round for as many rows as you can always try it on and see. When you're ready to finish, work a round of knit 2 together, knit 2 to the end of the row. Then the next round, knit 2 together, knit 1. Bind off all stitches. Don't make the bind off too tight. I'll use an additional needle for this. Our cardigan is nearly ready. Now we will crochet around the opening to straighten it and give it shape. Use a 6.5 mm crochet hook. Start from the center back. We will crochet 4 rows around. Insert it between the stitches. Pull up a loop. Chain 1 and make single crochet into the same stitch. Continue single crochets around. In the corners, add 1 extra stitch. Just crochet twice into the same stitch. On this side, where we see the stitches, work 2 single crochets into one. Then 1 single crochet into the next, and repeat. Repeat this pattern until the bottom of the neckline, where we will work into each of the 10 stitches once. And then continue the same pattern to the next corner. 1 single crochet, 2 single crochets into 1 stitch. Join the round with a slip stitch. Chain 2, yarn over, and go into the same stitch. Around the post and outside the next stitch. Make a double crochet from here. Yarn over again and go from the inside, around the post and inside the next stitch. Repeat like this, from outside, then inside. In the corners, make 2 double crochets into the same stitch you just crocheted. Then 2 double crochets into the next stitch. And continue with front post double crochet. Repeat the same on the other corner. Join the round with a slip stitch. The next row is the same. Start again the same way. Chain 2, yarn over and go into the same stitch. Around the post and outside the next stitch, make double crochet. Then yarn over and go from the inside around the post and inside the next stitch. Repeat. Outside, inside. In the corners, make 2 double crochets into the same stitch. Over the previous increases. Then double crochet into the next, 2 double crochets into the next, and continue the pattern into the same stitch. Be sure that all stitches follow the pattern of the previous row. Again, join the round with a slip stitch, chain 1 and crochet a round of single crochets. For the pocket, count 10 stitches from the side and 15 from the bottom. Mark this stitch and count 16 to the side. Insert the hook and pull up a loop. Go into the next stitch and pull up the next loop. Continue until you have 16 loops on your hook. Transfer them to the needle. Take the working yarn from the next stitch and pull out as much as you think you will need for this pocket. Cut it and wind it into a ball. Start with a purl row. With the last stitch knit. Then turn your work. Slip the first stitch and knit the row. If needed, you can tighten the first row by pulling the yarn from the opposite side. Repeat until you have 23 rows. For the next 2 rows, alternate knit and purl. Bind off all stitches and leave a long tail, around 20 cm. Then cut the yarn. Sew the pocket in place. Make the same pocket on the other side. And our seamless cardigan in size SM is ready. If you want to make larger size, cast on more stitches at the beginning. That's it for today's tutorial. Thank you so much for watching. If you try this cardigan, don't forget to tag me on Instagram. I would love to see your creations. Feel free to leave a comment below if you have any questions, or just to say hi. And if you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more cozy projects. Bye for now, and happy knitting!